Hello, welcome to today's video. So this one I'm going to keep it very short and sweet, and I want to go through 10 things of what I do on the day of my audition. Now these can refer to whether it's online or in person, but yes, I hope they help you and you agree with these things too. If you do, let me know in the comments below, and if you're new here, please subscribe because it helps my channel and you can see more lovely videos like this. Anyway, let's get going. First one is always be early. Just be early. You don't want to be the person who's late. As they say, if you're on time, you're late. For me, I try to be at least like about half an hour to an hour early, just so you can prepare yourself, get into the zone and be present in the moment. Number 2 is plan your route in advance. It doesn't matter if you're walking, cycling, train, drive, you name it. You want to make sure that you know exactly where you're going and that you prepare for enough time just in case that there's diversions, delays, problems, life pops in the way, you name it. If you're able to, plan just in case something does pop up last minute that you don't expect to happen. Number 3, this might be too much, but it's the truth. Go for a nervous wee. Unless you want to be like Joey and you perform better like it, I would say always go for your nervous wee. Because you don't want to be thinking in the back of your mind, I need a toilet whilst you're giving the best performance of your life. I do it, don't worry. Don't be ashamed. We all need to go to the toilet. Go for a wee. Number 4 is stretching before you go into your audition. This might sound weird and I get it if you don't feel comfortable or confident doing this in front of people, but over the years, I just don't really care. If I need to stretch, if it's just my back, stretch out my hands, my neck, whatever it is, I will do it in the waiting room or the toilets, wherever I am. Have a quick stretch. It's just kind of, for me, it loosens me up and I'm not having those, like, hopefully my shaky hands I always get. So stretch it out, especially if it's a physical performance. You don't want to be aching afterwards, but obviously for me that's relating to like mocap and things like that, but nonetheless, stretch. It does help and it helps you just calm and relax for your audition. Well, a little bit, but it does help. Number 5, read through the script, the material, just a little bit before your audition. Now I get it, a lot of people agree in the sense of you don't want to overdo it and looking over your script because you might get overwhelmed, or at a point you're taking in too much information, you just blank. So look over it a little bit. Look over key bits that you know yourself that you kind of have your hiccups on. I always find, especially in like a monologue, there's always one bit of it that I always freeze it. So if I can kind of engrave in the first word of the bit that I kind of muck up on, do it. Even the first sentence, I think once you get into the flow of a scene, you're fine. But it's the first couple words that you kind of stress about. So for me, I just make sure that I have the first couple 2 or 3 words of the first line, repeating it over my head.
Nothing goes over my head. My reflexes are too fast.
Repeating it in my head, and then it helps me just get right into the zone when I'm in the audition, and then it will just hopefully all flow afterwards because preparation. Number 6. Now this helps obviously because you got there early and you have loads of times. Write down a couple things about your character, you know, the characterizations or the things within the scene that you need to be at that point, start the script. For example, if it's very emotional, where were you just before in that scene? Write those key little things and details about your character and the role and, you know, just about the scene. Things that help you get into the zone. Write it down because there's no harm. And then you can literally bullet point and read through what you've written to help you kind of go, okay, these are the things that I'm setting and working towards. I'm mumbling my words loads today, but ignore that. That's an example why I need bullet points of key things, because otherwise I just get mumbly jumbly. Number 7. Always have a question ready for the production. Of course, you don't want to just have a pointless one for the sake of it. You don't want to be that person, but I always agree that you should have at least one question for the production, whether it's regarding your character, the role, if it's actually within the scene, you want to ask it before you scene. Just double check something. If you're worried over it, you can ask it then. But if not, have a question about the production, you know, the filming dates, where it's set. Just something that's in the back of your mind that you think might not be relevant or is silly to ask it, just ask it, because it shows that you care about the production, the process, and what's going to happen when you get that role. Number 8. I had to look at my fingers then. So before you get called in, before you've seen the person, before you go in, just try have a quick minute to yourself. Just for me, I close my eyes, just breathe a little bit and just focus on the go ahead. Ignore all the little hiccups and the little things that are happening in your life and all around you, or what you have to do next, or where you have to run towards to afterwards. You get my gist. Get my gist? You get my drift. You get my drift. But just take a moment for yourself to just relax and get yourself in the zone and focus in what you want and what you're about to do. I just said that, but yeah. Number 9. Now I think this will help most of us who are overthinkers, over-worriers and self-doubters, is you have to hype yourself up. Be your hype man for yourself. Like, it sounds so weird, and I would never do this on a normal situation in normal life ever, and 9 times out of 10 I don't believe it. But when I'm about to go into an audition, I'm really letting you in now. I'm letting you in what goes on. I have to think that I'm the best, you know. I think, Gemma, you got this. You're smart, you're confident, you're the best person for this role. You're going to smash it no matter what they think, no matter what they say. You're going to give it the best you got and you're going to deliver everything you can. You're great, you're amazing, you're the best actor in the world. No, I don't think that. But it's just hyping yourself up. You have to kind of not fake it till you make it, because that's not it. Act confident and no one will question. That's what you need. You just have to give yourself some self-love. That's all it is. Some self-love, those is it attributions? Affirmations? You know what I mean. But just doing this a little bit just before I go in, even just, Gemma, you got this. You got this. You're going to smash it. You've prepared as much as you could. You're going to give it all you can and enjoy it. You'll love it. This is what you love. Great opportunity. Just, you got this. You got this. You got this. Thinking little things like that just before my audition, when I'm looking at all the other amazing actors and stuff around me and I'm self-doubting, that's the moment to do it. And be like, yeah, I got this. It helps a little bit. It really does. You feel silly when you're doing it to yourself and obviously in your own head. But you've got to learn to zone in to what you want and what the goal is. And either way, it's a great opportunity. And you don't need the role. They need you. That's a new one. I haven't thought of that before. But yeah, it's not bad. And of course, you're just giving your best self. That's what you want at this point. Is when you go into that audition, no matter what happens, you know, life does get in the way. You just have to try and bring the best version of yourself forward in that audition. And thinking positive thoughts helps in those moments. And just remember why you're doing it, why you're here. You know, think of the end goal of, you could be performing on an awesome set or stage or studio, you name it. If you think of the positives, it kind of helps you in the moment to relax and be like, there's just one little stepping stone. I got this. And number 10, the main thing, the most important thing in any audition, whether it's online, in person, meeting anyone in life, is... Should I add drum effects and drum roll effects, or should I just leave this awkward silence of me pretending? Just remember to be yourself. They want to see you, not just how you can act, but they want to get to know you or try to get to know you as a person. So just remember to try and enjoy it as much as you can. Think how much of an amazing opportunity it is to get an audition, how far you've come and how talented you are to even get an audition. And also, you know, it's a chance for you to perform. If you see most audition process as an opportunity to try new things and see it more as a rehearsal room and giving it all you can, I think 9 out of 10 times you're going to enjoy it. And yeah, it makes the whole process more enjoyable and you're not thinking so much about, I need this job, because obviously the desperation can sometimes show. Yeah, for me, the more that I've been relaxed and more like, this is a great opportunity, I'm just going to give the best shot and I'm going to try and mix it up a bit and my performance and get out of my comfort zone a bit and just give it all, I end up loving it, of course. Afterwards, I always have those moments of being like, I could have done this better there, I've fluffed up on this line, blah blah blah. But overall, If you're coming out of that room smiling and you get that kind of adrenaline and you're like, I did it. I got through it. I got through my nerves. I got through that tension in your stomach, you know, that feeling of I can't do this. You can. You know, within max probably 20 minutes you're going to be out that door, back on a train home, heading home, wherever you're going, heading to work. You got this, you know. They're there to see you. They saw something in you. That's why you're going to be in that space, in that room. So yeah, just try and enjoy it. This is what we do it for. Most of the time is about auditions. Most of our time as actors is auditioning. So hopefully the sooner you learn to love the process and realise it's about the journey, not the destination, it makes it a little bit better. So yeah, that's my 10 top tips for what I do before I get into an audition and my preparation. And I really hope this has helped you. Of course, there's a million and one other things you could do, but if there is, let me know. And yeah, I hope this helps you and you enjoyed this video. But anyway, I'm going to leave it up because I'm waffling. But take care, have a good day, night, wherever you are, and see you later. Bye. Oh, and good luck with your audition. You're going to smash it. You got this. Good luck. Okay, bye. You can hear my squeaky chair, squeaky chair, squeaky chair. You can hear my squeaky chair. Squeaky chair, squeaky chair. This is so sad. Okay, it's done. Quick video. Woo!